Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pig Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. We're going to give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the Drive-Thru show, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, as we deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pig Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show for today. All right, we've got Tony Brown from Las Vegas, Nevada. Southern California is Big Al McMordie. Alan Ninos in Florida. Chris Ruffolo join us, as is Alex Smart. And here's how the lineup will be for today. We got Smart, McMordie, Brown, Ninos, Ruffolo, and then I will close this one out. All right, Chris, we got a good one tonight from Thursday Night Football. Of course, you got to keep refreshing those injury reports before you make your bet, right?
Tony, I can't tell you how many times I've clicked refresh on my injury reports. Probably once every 10 minutes today. It's just been nonstop news down the tubes, but that's fine. We still got it's part of capping, right? This is kind of what we signed up for.
That's what we signed up for, and of course I refreshed, and guess what? Not only did Baker Mayfield test positive, which you know, but now Case Keenum. So we're looking at a third string going on Saturday here for the Cleveland Browns.
Isn't that's so Cleveland? I'm sorry, that's all I can say about that. That's so Cleveland.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started here on the drive-thru. Go ahead and welcome everybody. Alex Smart to show you if I'm over at Pick Dogs. Alex, how you doing? You got me last week. That Memphis Tigers coming through here with that home court as strong as you said.
Yeah, that's an ugly court. I'm sure Alabama wasn't happy playing. So, yeah, it's hard on the eyes and it's hard on the head, and I'm sure they just took the night off, de facto night off for Alabama.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look here at the game you have for tonight. We're going over to the NBA here, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as the Pacers will be hosting the Pistons with Indiana laying 10, total 210.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where I actually feel comfortable laying double digits here. On the 10 at least. Not crazy if we have to go above that, but I'm looking at this game and I'm just Detroit's a wreck. Okay. 4-22 on the season. They've lost 12 straight games. 7 of those last 12 games have been by double digits. In Indiana, I know they've lost 2 straight games here, but these were 2 top-tier teams, Golden State and Milwaukee, and this will be like a walk in the park against this young team tonight. And this is an opportunity to sort of bounce back. When you go down and play, like 2 tough games against teams like Golden State, Milwaukee, this is just like there's nothing to it. Even if they did play last night. And you have to remember, Indiana is a well-conditioned team, and they've won 16 of the last 22, covered 16 of the last 22 on back-to-backs. So this is a team I'm going to back tonight. We're going to lay a little bit of lumber, but, we're going to do it, and we're going to feel good doing it.
All right, so we got Alex Smart here on the Pacers laying the 10 against the Pistons. All right, Chris, you look at the injury. Of course, you look at the injury report. One of the big guys here for the Pistons is down in Jeremy Grant. And, of course, you're looking here on the defense here for the Pistons. It's been terrible, as well as the offense.
Yeah, it has, and Alex had a stronger sample size of 16-6 in the last 22 on a back-to-back. I see 8-1 in the last 9 on a back-to-back. So it just goes to show you, no rest, not an issue for the Pacers, and situationally, this is probably the perfect team that I think you'd want to face on a back-to-back as a struggling Pistons team. So I'll lay the points as well with the Pacers in this one.
It's also note that the Pacers core are healthy coming into this game. All right, that's Pacers here laying 10 against the Pistons. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern Time over on NBA League Pass Channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium, where Alex Smart is doing fantastic work this year. Look at the numbers in the NFL, 1,032 units of profit. All right, Alex, we got that Thursday night game tonight, Chiefs and Chargers. A full slate of NFL this week. Of course, tonight on the board, we got 4 from the NBA and NHL, as well as college hoops. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
So I've got an NBA 3-pack tonight, and I'm also concentrating on that KC Chargers game. I've got a side selection there, and that's an interesting game. I mean, this is going to really tell us a lot about where KC's at this point in the season. And are the Chargers an underrated team? We'll also find that out tonight. So
we certainly will, guys. Get on board here with Alex Smart over at Pick Dogs Premium. Showing numbers here for NFL this year. 1,032 units of profit. It's all documented. You can go over to Pick Dogs Premium. You can check it out for yourself. Every play is listed. When you go scroll down to the pick history, you can check them all out. Tonight over at Pick Dogs Premium, Alex has his plays up there for you. He's got his NFL Thursday Night Primetime Side Blast, NBA Superstar 3-pack as well. get on board with those. But better yet, why not go ahead and get those long-term passes? That 7-day all sports pass will get you every play from Alex Smart here, get you covered for week 15 of the NFL. Of course, the bowl games start as well tomorrow. So first week of bowl games, 7 days here. We got a big slate, two on tomorrow. We got 6 on Saturday. We got 1 on Monday, so good time to get on board with Alex Smart. 7-day all sports pass. Every play Alex releases there. You can add a second capper with your 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value. All right, Alex, as always, great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you next week.
Okay, gentlemen. Have yourselves a great weekend. See you later.
All right. See you later. Alex Smart here on the Drive Thru, joined by Chris Ruffolo. We'll continue on with the coverage. Let's go ahead and welcome our good friend here, Big Al McMordie. You'll find him over at Pig Dog Premium. So let's go ahead and bring Al in right now. Al, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you guys doing on this Thursday?
Doing great. Getting ready here to talk some Chicago State and IUPUI here as we look at the 355th team against the 354th on the Ken Palm. IUPUI laying 3, total 119.5.
Yeah, what was the game we talked about yesterday? The NC Central versus Gardner Webb. Now I'm even plumbing, deeper depths on this Thursday. So that's what folks get here at Pick Dogs Premium. It's not always Duke versus North Carolina. Sometimes we have to talk about the Jaguars and the Cougars. IUPUI, guys, it comes into this game on a 3-game straight up and against a spread losing streak, and it was blown out in each of those 3 games. It lost by 24, 23, and 26 points its last 3 times out. It's now favored by 3 against Chicago State. One of the things I like to do is when I can get a team on a 3-game straight up and against a spread losing streak, and if that team lost by 21 or more points in each of those 3 games, so 3 huge blowout losses, those teams actually do quite well. They've cashed 60.3% over the last 32 years in college basketball, and that fits the situation here. Another thing about IUPUI is they've actually dominated Chicago State. They've won 8 out of the last 10 meetings, including a perfect 4-0 at home. The number here is short, just 3 points. I'm going to lay the points with the Jaguars.
All right, Big Al here is going to lay the points here with IUPUI laying the 3 here against Chicago State. All right, Chris, what say you in this one?
Tony's laughing because we talked about this off the air yesterday. And my fiance's not home, so I can't get in trouble talking about Cougars. But I will say this: this is a hard matchup for me to cap because IUPUI, yes, they've only scored 49.4 points per game. They've been held under 59 in all games against Division I opposition. But I still remember Chicago State last year as the team that we made money by fading when they were getting 40 points. So. Probably not a game I'm rushing to the window to bet, but I'll lean towards IUPUI in this one, but definitely not a game I'm sprinting to back.
Well,
I was going to ask you, you guys do know the most famous NBA player from IUPUI, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, you're letting me down. I thought you would know that one.
That one I don't know.
Chris, do you know?
I'm going to pass on this one.
Oh, my gosh. I'll give you a hint. He was involved in the trade for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, boy.
Tony's got to think on this one.
I got to think on that one, right? Oh. No.
George Hill.
No. George Hill. Wow. George Hill, IUPUI. There we go.
Well, they probably wish they had him at this point.
That's right.
Well, IUPUI plays defense, holding teams to 40% shooting, whereas Chicago State on the road giving up 49% shooting. IUPUI laying 3 against Chicago State. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern time. It is televised over ESPN Plus. Tune into that one. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Premium for Big Al. Approaching 2,000 units of profit for 2021. 4 from the NBA. We got some college as well as that NFL game tonight. What do you have going on over at the site?
We have a lot of stuff, and also the most important thing is the college bowls kick off tomorrow at 12 noon. I've already posted a huge college football game for Friday bowl action. It's my college football game of the week, so don't miss that play. Get it now because otherwise you might miss it tomorrow. As far as today goes, I've got a big play in college basketball. It's an elite info play. We were 5-2 yesterday. I have hockey as well as an NFL totals play in the Chiefs-Chargers game tonight. So lots of good stuff on this Thursday. It's a small card, but there's some pretty good plays, so I wouldn't miss it.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Big Al McMordie over at Pick Dogs. Premium seed numbers 1,977 units of profit, fully documented over the site. Visit his profile page. Check the pick history. You'll find them all documented. Big Al not only showing profit here, all leagues, but NFL, college football, NHL for this season. And he does have his plays up for sale individually, but again, the long-term pass is the way to go. That 1 month all sports pass is your best value. 1 month of plays from Big Al It includes all his college football bowls. We'll take you to the end of the bowl season. We'll take you to the end of the NFL regular season, as well as NBA, college hoops, and NHL for 1 full month. Big Al McMordie at Pig Dogs Premium. Get on board with that. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you next week, but I know you do contribute to the weekend shows.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the weekend shows this week. I don't know about the next week, as we're going to take a family vacation, but definitely this week I'll be there for Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Catch Big Al there on the weekend shows, 10 a.m. Eastern time start. All right, Al, have a great night. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Chris. Good luck to you guys.
Good luck to you as well. Big Al McMordie here on the Drive Thru. All right, let's continue our coverage here. Just remind you guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day. Of course, it all gets started with the morning show. During the week, it's 11 a.m. Eastern time. Mitch has a few days off, so it's the big three up there. It's Joe Madden, we got Rod Zawacki and Brian Biller. And of course, we're here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, the morning crew contributes to the VIP on YouTube. Premium picks over YouTube. Follow the link below and get signed up. It's fantastic value. And of course, as always, guys, we always ask for your assistance here with those likes, those thumbs up, Chris, because it really helps us build up our audience.
Yeah, absolutely, Tony. And it's days like these where we have the smaller cards where we really appreciate those thumbs up because you guys show up to watch, and we don't always like I said, always have Duke, North Carolina to talk about, but you guys still show up. So we appreciate it. We appreciate all the love and support. Keep the likes coming in. You know what? Let's still do it again today. I don't have a parlay, but I do have my touchdown prop for tonight's Thursday night action. We'll do it for 125 likes. We already got 30-something people watching, so 125 likes. We hit our prop last week, both anytime and first touchdown. I have a feeling we'll hit another one tonight, so 125 likes, we'll get that for you.
125 likes. We got a good start, nearly 30 guys, so let's get those likes, those thumbs up coming in. Let's continue on here on the Drive. Let's welcome Tony Brunn. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Also contributes to the hockey show that precedes us. Tony, how you doing?
Good. How you doing out there, Tony? How you doing, Chris?
Doing great. We're doing great. All right, here we go. We're going to the ice where you've been strong. You've been doing fantastic work up there. Predators to host the Avalanche here. Avs on the road laying $1.80. Total sits at 6.
Yeah. For all the fans that say I always take favorites, here comes a big surprise. We're taking the Predators at home as a big dog. I'm not buying the Avalanche as 180 minus 180 on the money line. That's just too much. If I ever had a team that was tied with another team, I'd have to look for another edge. So I go to the home ice advantage. The Nashville Predators have that edge. Then they have a 5-game winning streak. Like, there's so many reasons to pick and getting them at a 2-to-1 dog is too good to pass up, so we won't. Colorado's on a 5-game winning streak as well, and they have the best offense in the game, but Nashville has one of the best defenses in the game. So the old adage, offense wins games, defense wins chips. I'm going to take the better defense on a 5-game winning streak at home as a dog for my NHL free pick today.
All right, I was thinking maybe Tony Braun thought he was going to be on the Puckin' Crazy show, but no, we gave you some good he gave you the solid logic here behind this one with the Predators hot here, Chris.
Both teams are red hot, so there is value on the Predators in this one. The thing for me is that I've had issues with consistency with the Predators, and I've also had them with the Avalanche. So I'm looking at the over here. Both teams can score goals in bunches. The Avs, I think they had a stretch where they were covering the over on their own the last couple weeks. So I look for this one to go well over 6 goals. I can see it's finishing at 8 or 9.
Yeah, and one thing here, you do have some rest here for this Nashville team. 4-game road should be always like, that first home game. Nope, they get 3 days rest in this one, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, rest, you rest or rust, but I think you play hockey, any sport, when you have some time off, the rest factor is better than the rust because that's one of the most physical games. I mean, football is physical too, but hockey play night. Imagine if the NFL went every day instead of once a week. So, I mean, I think it's more than this one, and I'm taking the hot home team as the dog with the better defense in this one.
Yeah, long rest at home a little better here because you're able to go to practice. Work on things. You're active. Not on the road where you just sit in your hotel room. Coaches do not like that when players just sit in the hotel room, play video games all day. That's some of the intricacies of the game here you got to keep an eye on. They want their players working out on the road, but they don't have control of them all the time. Predators here plus 160 against the Avalanche. This one will have a start time of 9 Eastern time over on NHL Center Ice Package. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dog. Look at Tony Brown's numbers here over the past 30 days. 2,053 units of profit right here. Month of December was time. Merry Christmas to everyone out there because Tony Brown is paying for Christmas. Tony Brown, what do you have going on over at Pick Dog's Premium?
Man, definitely a December to remember. 2,000 units. I think this is one of my best months overall as a capper. But the good thing is we're not done. We're only 16 days into December. That means we still got 15 days left, and that's plenty of money for you guys to grab. Today, everybody loves a little foreplay. You know, Joe Madden told me that on the hockey show. I was looking crazy. And so with the foreplay, we got a Thursday foreplay. We have my NHL top pick, my NBA top play, my NCAA top play, and, of course, NFL Thursday Night Football. All 4 leagues in play, and we're all over them. Go to the site and get any one of those picks, all 10-star premium picks for only $24.99.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dog Premium. You see the numbers, 2,053 units of profit past 30 days. It's all documented. Visit his profile page. Go to Pick History. They're all up there and graded immediately, fully documented. Tony Brown showing great profit in the NHL this season, 1,700 units of profit. Also showing profit in college hoops. Of course, over at Pick Dog Premium tonight, Tony Brown has his plays up there for you as well. He's got his plays from college hoops, NFL, NBA. He's got his top picks from these sports. So get on over and get on board with them. Or better yet, why don't you go ahead and get a long-term pass from Tony Brown. We're talking big here with this 1-month all-sports pass right now. You'll get every play from Tony Brown for the month. Includes the entire bowl season, right? It starts tomorrow. So but no better time. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to say, you're right. These passes, like when you get to 30 or to, 365, you don't get skipped out on any of the plays that come with 30 days. If it's bowl season, if it's Super Bowl time, then Super Bowl, everything is included, playoffs and championship picks. So if you jump on that month pass, you're going to get all the bowl games.
That's right. You get all the bowl games on that 30-day all-sports pass from Tony Brown, as well as all his NFL taking the end of the regular season, as well as NBA, college hoops, and NHL, where he's been just on fire on the ice right now. It's Tony Brown. This is the time to get on board right now with that 1-month all-sports pass from Tony Brown. After the 30 days, take those winnings and go ahead and get the 1-year pass from Tony Brown. That's the way to do it over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Tony, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you soon. I do know you contribute to that hockey show every day.
Yeah, every day at 12:30 on the West Coast and 3:30 you guys' time on the East, we got the Puck and Crazy show with Joe Madden. She's going over all the hockey day plays from yesterday's and last night and the days today play, giving out. It's a good show if you like hockey, so you can check that out. And I'm on there. And every Tuesday and Thursday on here. And like Chris said, them likes are important. If we get the like goal, I'm going to give another Friday free play like always. So get us to 125 likes, you'll get cuff, and I'll give you the Friday free play tomorrow.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. All right, Tony, we'll get to the like, and then we'll get that pick from you tomorrow.
All right, man. Always good to be here. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, Tony Brown, the red hot Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue our coverage here. Join with Chris. And reminder, guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Chris, where do we sit on our like goal?
Well, Tony, we're about 60% of the way there. We got 75 likes. We need another 50, but still got plenty of time, plenty of capping to go. So get those likes coming in. Don't wait.
Don't wait at all. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We'll go ahead and welcome Ninos to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's go ahead. He's off doing fantastic work now on the site. If you take a look at his numbers, let's go ahead and bring him in right now. We'll give Chris a break. He'll be on the chat room trying to get the scrum up those likes going up. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Ninos, what's happening?
I'm going pretty good. How are you?
Doing great. All right, here we go to the NBA. As the Suns will be hosting the Wizards, Phoenix here laying 9, total 213.
Yes, they are. No, it's a pretty big number today in the NBA, which is why we're looking at it here and on the premium side. But Phoenix is a much better team here, and they'll have the big home court advantage where they are 12-2, as well as the rest advantage with so they have the home court and the rest advantage, and Spencer Dinwiddie's not going to be playing for Washington in this one either. Washington just got beat up last night, and another tough spot tonight. No Devin Booker still for the Suns, but as I said, they still are the better team, and I think Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, the rest of the gang should be able to get the job done here and win this one rather comfortably. So we're laying the points. It's a lot of points to lay, but I can't take those points with the Wizards, not in this spot.
All right, El Nino says take the Suns here, laying 9 here against the Wizards, a team that has been on the struggle, no doubt. And we do confirm here, Dinwiddie is out here. But you do have Paul, Shamet, Bridges, Crowder, and Ayton there on the court. Booker, Kaminsky out, but still some pretty good quality there on the court there for the Suns.
Yeah, as I said, a couple injuries both sides, but I think just think it's a better spot for Phoenix right here at home. And as I said, the rest advantage should be huge too, and to help us cover a big spread like this.
Yeah, kind of looking here at the Washington Wizards here. You lose by 14 to Sacramento. Come with some rest here. That's not good. And you look at that 7-game period where they've lost 6 of 7. It's on the defense. 28th in defensive efficiency, giving up 118 points per 100 possessions. So I'm with you there here with the Suns, even though it's a big number. But again, you got a team that's not performing well. All right, El Ninos here on the Suns. This one will have a start time of 9 Eastern time over on NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, past 30 days, El Ninos 931 units of profit. He's also showing good profit this season in the NBA as well as NHL. So El, over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight, we've got let's get the right number up here. Here we go. We've got the NBA in action with 4 games. We've got that big Thursday night NFL game with some hockey and college hoops. What do you have going on over at the site?
Bit of everything. Just one NBA on the premium site, said short card there. A huge card in the NHL. Also, I do have a few plays there. I have a 5-pack with my 2 best NHL and then my best bet from every other sport. And a couple extra NHL plays too for everyone on the long-term passes. So check those out too. And the 2-for-1 capper deals. Pair me up with the other favorite capper for your best deal.
That's right. Get your best deals with El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here, 931 units of profit past 30 days, all document. Visit his profile page, check the pick history. It all adds up there. Fully documented picks there over at Pick Dogs Premium, graded immediately. He has a 5-pack Thursday Thrill is going on tonight. His best bets here from the NFL, NBA, NHL, and college hoops are yours when you get that his one-day pass for $40, affordable pricing there over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can also upgrade that and go to the 1-month All Sports Pass for 30 days. It comes out to about $10 a day. Get all of Al's plays for the next 30 days. You're covered for the entire bowl season, the rest of the NFL regular season. Also NBA, college hoops, and NHL for the 30 days. All sport pass there. Your best value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. We got 5 major sports overlapping. It's all yours for 30 days when you get on board with that pass. All right, Al, as always, it's great having you on the show. Continue that success, and we'll be talking soon. I know you also contribute to the Joe Madden show as well.
Yeah, unfortunately missed it today. It's been a lot of fun though, and definitely look forward to do my best to be on it tomorrow, and definitely going to try to make it on there as often as I can. So fun show, and I love doing all these shows. So yeah, definitely going to try my best to be there as often as possible and get out some fucking crazy picks.
That's right, get some crazy picks. All right, Al, have a good night. We'll talk soon. All right, Al Ninos here on the drive. So let's continue our coverage here. Joined here by Chris. Chris, give us that update here on the likes.
I'll tell you, we're at 118 likes. We only need another 70. We've got you and I still to go. So I don't want to force your hand, but I wanted to propose this in the chat. We get to 175 likes. I think we got a little bit of time to maybe do a free for all, ask a capper sort of thing at the end of the thing. What do you say?
I say so. We got to 175, right? That's what we got to get to.
Yeah, 175.
All right, 175, and we'll do our ask for a pick. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through, and it's now time for Chris. Up and center with Chris's play for tonight. So let's go ahead and bring up that game information tonight. We go to 8 p.m. Eastern time as the Rockets host the Knicks here. The Knicks road favorites of 5, total 215.
Yeah, we picked on the Rockets yesterday against the Cavaliers, and that came in droves. And now we got to kind of look at this one again because the Rockets coming off of their worst loss of the season, that 35-point loss to the Cavs. And it also tied the 5th worst loss by any team this season. And on a quick turnaround, they'll have to play a New York Knicks team that is very physical especially on the defensive end. And teams coming off of a 35-point loss or worse since the start of the 2020 season, 13-23 against the spread. And the teams that are on the second half of back-to-back, 2-4-1 against the spread, losing 7 straight, all 7 games by an average of over 18 points per game. This just seems like a bad matchup for a Houston team that's missing their top 2 scorers in Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr. And New York hasn't been great against the spread this season, and they haven't been great all year, especially not when you compare their form from last season. but in their last 4 games, 3-1 against the spread with 3 wins by at least 6 points. I think they come into this when they rough up the already down Houston Rockets. Yes, the Rockets have been playing better lately, but this is just a bad spot. Give me the Knicks in this one.
All right, we got Chris here on the Knicks laying the 5 here against the Houston Rockets, and a look here at the injury report. We do see Christian Wood here as questionable. I don't know. Did you get a status update there on him?
I saw that. At last look, I saw he was out. But if he was put into the lineup or at least upgraded to questionable, it's going to help the Rockets some. But I still think that this is just a bad spot for the Rockets.
Yeah, when you look at the Rockets, they've lost all 3 back-to-back games this year, losing by an average of 18 points a game. You do have rest advantage here for the Knicks. I kind of look there at the under in this one, looking at the Knicks' issues shooting the basketball. But again, without Wood in the lineup and they're missing Jalen Green as well, it's going to be really difficult for Houston to generate points. There's just too many cluster injuries on the Rockets side, right?
Absolutely, and it was. I think it was going to be rough even at full strength because on a back-to-back, like you said, the Rockets have had no success in that spot this season, and playing a rested Knicks team that thrive on their defensive prowess. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a tough spot, regardless of who was in the lineup. And
the Knicks are coming in here like they need this. They got to win games like this.
Oh yeah,
This is like no, you're not. You're going to take this with the way the form they're coming into. They've got to get this win. All right, so Knicks laying 5 against the Rockets. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern time over on NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Spin, where Chris is doing fine work over the past 7 days. 705 units of profit, fully documented over at the site. All sports in action tonight with the NFL, but college football starts tomorrow with the bowl games. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Tony, you took the words right out of my mouth. We're having a great week so far. We're going to have a couple of the bowl games for the start of the bowl season tomorrow. Already looking at some massive plays for bowl season this year. So you're definitely going to want to take advantage of either the long-term, the month pass, or the college football season bowl pass, because that's probably going to get you some bang for your buck. And if college football is your game, I'm going to be your guy coming bowl season. So definitely check that out. But tonight, got my Thursday 3-point play for college hoops. 3 plays that I absolutely love for tonight's action, as well as, like I said, the long-term, 3 days, 7 day, all the way up to a year. Whether it's just me or with someone else as part of the 2-for-1 Capper deal, you can pair me up with Tony as part of the host duo. You can get me with Rod Zawacki's, our Puck Dogs combo, or Big Al McMordie, Tony Brown's on fire, Alex Smart. Anyone you see on the website, if you see someone you like, you can pair us up. You get 2 hardworking cappers for 1 great price. And also, those long, like I said, the season passes, some of your best value, the Puck Dogs package with Rod Zawacki and I, if you want to look at some plays on the ice. Tons of value for you guys over at Pick Dogs Premium. Go over and check them out.
Yeah, check them out here, guys. Get on board here with Chris Ruffolo over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the number 705 units of profit past 7 days. That is fully documented. He's got his college basketball 3-point play. Very affordable pricing, $29.95 for Chris's best 3 plays here from college basketball. But more importantly, as Chris was talking about, those long-term passes, 5 major sports overlapping. Chris does handicap the NHL. This is the time to get on board because it's a fantastic value with that 1-month all sports pass. Affordable pricing, $299, about $10 a day. Get Chris's premium plays every day for 30 days. That guarantees you every premium pick here to the end of bowl season, the end of the NFL regular season. We take it with to the college football, college basketball games, NBA, NHL. The 1-month all sports pass, your best value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, let's continue here on our coverage. We're joined by Chris. We got news here that Dylan Gabriel, where's he going? He's going to UCLA. That's a big pickup for the Bruins.
Oh, man. Well, it's a big pickup for the Bruins if he stays healthy. Injury has been an issue for him lately, but if he stays healthy, definitely that gives the Bruins a solid arm at quarterback. And, Dorian Thompson-Robinson was already good enough, and he was a dual threat. Now you give those receivers a strong arm downfield. Could be definitely a team to watch in the Pac-12 next year.
Yeah, it was a collarbone injury, and you can come back 100% from there. So that's a benefit there. It's not a knee or a shoulder. It's a collarbone, which can heal properly. All right, let's continue on. Before we do, Chris, give us the update on the likes.
I'll tell you, we got the touchdown prop, but we still got 20 likes to go for our Ask a Capper segment for a bit of a free-for-all for a few minutes at the end of the show. So definitely, guys, get those likes in. We only got another 19 to go.
All right, let's get those 19 likes for the free-for-all here at the end of the show. All right, let's continue on the drive. Now it's my turn with my play. We're going to college hoops here. Is UT Arlington defensive-minded team on the road here to face Oral Roberts here. Oral Roberts here laying 7. Total sits here at 144. And I'm going to take the under the 144 in this game between these two teams, Oral Roberts and UT Arlington. They've shot, Arlington, the Mavs have shot poorly on the season, just 25% from 3 here against Division I opponents, which ranks 341st in the nation. From 2, they're only hitting 44%, which is 308th in the nation. They're a poor free throw shooting team, just 65%, approaching 300th in the nation. Now the Mavericks do defend. They're a defensive-minded team, allowing just 38% shooting, 34 from 3. They sit 14th in the nation in 2-point defense. They've always played that really good defense around the paint. Now Oral Roberts, we know, a really strong defensive team, holding teams to 41% shooting, 28% from 3. They're an experienced team with all their starters back. With the Eagles, they do struggle with 2-point shooting, which plays right into the hands of the Mavericks because they're a small team, 322nd in the nation in size. We're going under 144 here, Chris.
Yeah, Tony, I'm leaning towards the under as well because UT Arlington on the road this season, 54.7 points per game. And, Oral Roberts, yes, we saw the 87-point game against Tulsa at home. But outside of that, they played 3 unlined games. So it's really hard to get a feel for the Golden Eagles, what they can do at home. We've really only had that one true game against Tulsa and played on the road to really see how they'd be playing long term. So I lean towards the under here at 144, especially if UT Arlington's road struggles continue.
Absolutely. All right, under 144. All right, guys, check out Pick Dog's Prim. I have my 3-pack right now. My 2 best plays from college hoops, along with my best bet from the NFL for the NFL on Thursday. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers. So check me out there at Pick Dog Prim with my 3-pack. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 cap promotion. With the 3, 7, and 30 All Sports Pass. You can match me up with Chris, with Rod Zawacki, Brian Bittler, Al Ninos, Tony Brown, Alex Smart. 2-for-1 cap promotion, your best value there at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, let's continue on with the show. Joined by Chris. Where do we sit here with the likes?
Tony, we need 6 more. 6 more likes to have our Ask a Capper segment at the end of the recap.
All right, Ask a Capper segment here. We'll get those 6. Let's keep those thumbs up coming in. I think we're about 3 away now. We got 3 more here as you were speaking. All right, let's go ahead and do the recap. Chris joins me here. We start with Alex. He said the Pacers laying 10 against the Pistons. Al McMordie, IUPUI laying 3 against Chicago State. Tony Brown was on the Predators plus 160 against the Avalanche. El Ninos was on the Suns minus 9 against the Wizards. Chris was on the Knicks laying 5 against the Houston Rockets. Yours truly, UT Arlington, Oral Roberts under 144. Chris, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Tony, I got to go with Alex Smart. I just see the Pistons struggling right now, and the Pacers 8-1 against the number in their last 9 on the second half of back-to-back. And I think laying the 10 should be no issue here.
All right, I'm going to go here with your pick with the Knicks laying the 5 here against the Rockets here. The Rockets, again, let's do a quick refresh here on the injury report. So see if we get a status here on for Wood here for the Houston Rockets. And let's see what we got here with it here. And we do have verification. He is out. So Christian Wood now is out for the Rockets, making that one even sweeter there. Knicks minus 5 against the Houston Rockets. All right, Chris, we did get to the 175, so we will do the free-for-all. But first, we need your Thursday night football prop.
Yeah, Tony, we're going to look at this matchup, and I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire to score anytime touchdown. I'm just trying to pull up the odds here on that prop. But Edwards-Helaire 2 touchdowns last week against the Raiders, and one of his most productive games of the season came against the Los Angeles Chargers, where he had 100 rushing yards on 17 carries. We know Patrick Mahomes not as dominant as he's been in past seasons statistically, but still that leaves the door open for Edwards-Helaire to punch it in the red zone, could potentially get a screen when they're down there as well. So I'm leaning towards Clyde Edwards-Helaire for an anytime touchdown. I'm just trying to pull up the player prop odds here to try to see if I can get the first touchdown here. Plus 105 for the anytime touchdown, plus 750 for the first touchdown. I love those for tonight's action.
All right, that's Chris with his prop action here. Thank you guys for those likes. We'll go to the Copper free-for-all. Before we do, we can confirm here a late scratch from the Pacers. Brogdon out. So does that change your opinion here on this Pacer game?
You know what? Honestly, no. I think that there's just a ton of because there's just a ton of depth for the Pacers, and I don't see anyone on the Pistons that can really shut down Domantas Sabonis. I think the Pacers are going to feast inside tonight.
All right, let's go ahead and ask a capper here. I think we did get an NHL one here with the. It looks like we have the Canes game, Red Wings and Canes.
You know what? It's and I said this in our video, because after Rod and I recorded the video yesterday, a bunch of Hurricanes went on the COVID list. The thing is, which one do you feel less confident in? The Red Wings on the road, who's like 13-59 in their last 72 games on the road, or the Hurricanes, who are down a bunch of bodies? I lean towards the under in that game, just because I think that Carolina going to be down a bunch of bodies is going to hurt this team, but Detroit on the road, not a team looking to back.
Chiefs team total.
Oof, wow. What's in that, Tony? Do you have a number handy?
That's a good question. I should have brought the number up here because I was looking.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Team 28.5. I'm probably going to stay under the 28.5, because I think the Chargers, I think they're going to try to sell out to do whatever they can to keep Mahomes and company in front of them. 28.5, though, seems about right. I could see this being 28 points for the Chiefs in this one.
All right. Let's see. We get some Ask Cappers here. Let's see who we got coming. Oilers and Blue Jackets. A lot of hockey coming in.
And a lot of hockey. I'm trying to think. I think that game is in Edmonton. You know what? I'm going to take the Oilers in this one. I think that they finally get off the schneid. I think the losing streak is over. This Edmonton team is too talented across the board to really keep struggling in the Blue Jackets. While they were a team that I was high on, early on in the season, and I'm still high on them, especially when they're at home. On the road, they're a different team. I think the Oilers come out motivated and get a win tonight.
All right, let's see here. We've got any more plays here. We're getting more picks from the guys instead of asking us for a pick. So they're giving us a pick. Best prop tonight, we got it there from Chris. 76ers and Nets. That's a good one. And let me see. We've got the Sixers favorite at 1.5 on the road. But let's verify the injuries here, because you always have to worry about Embiid in back-to-backs. And it looks like he is expected to play. It's not finalized, but he's expected to play. But they do have two reserves, Korkmaz and Niang, who do contribute off the bench. But it looks like we're going to have their core in the lineup here: Embiid, Harris, Curry, and Maxey in. And it's a laundry list here for the Nets out.
Oh, yeah, and that's why I was going to say I'm going to take the Sixers in that one. Yeah, the Nets beat up on the Raptors, and I can say this comfortably: the Raptors stink. But they took the Nets to overtime. The Nets, even with a short bench, still put up 131 on Toronto in overtime. So I think that with a depleted lineup, I think this Sixers team feasts, especially Joel Embiid. It's a thin front court for the Nets. So give me the Sixers in this one.
You think App State will cover against Duke? Yeah, let's see if we get a line here on this one. It's a big one. It's a big line.
It was 21, I think, at last look.
It was 22.5 now.
Oh, yeah. I still think Duke feasts in this one. We've seen the last two games that I've seen App State play away from home was an 8-point loss to Furman and then a double-digit loss to Delaware on a neutral floor. I think Duke is on a mission in this Coach K farewell tour. Tony, what about you?
Yeah, they're on a mission here. I don't know. I haven't known enough App State here. It's not a team that I haven't handicapped as much, so I'll take your word on that one. I do like the line move here down here on UMBC. I know Joe mentioned that early in the morning show, and I think at home I prefer taking them. Their home form a little better than UNC Greensboro. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I was going to say I wrote that game at Sports Chat Place. Guys, also I forgot to mention this. Go check out Sports Chat Place as well. Tons of free write-ups there as well. Some great content there. But I wrote that game, and I'll tell you, UMBC at home, even though they're on a losing streak right now, probably the better option, because UNC Greensboro tends to struggle on the road, and that's a defense-first team going on the road, trying to keep it going. Yeah, no, I like UMBC in that one. Did the line go down to, what was it, 3?
Down to 2 now.
2. I'll take UMBC in that one all day.
And Charleston and Stetson, I looked like I leaned Charleston. I'm sorry, the road team in that one.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Charleston. I think they run Stetson out of the gym.
All right, I think we've got covered for you guys. That'll do it. Let's see, one more we got here. Kings and Florida Panthers.
You know what? Rod and I were on opposite sides of this one. I think I'm firmly on the Florida Panthers in this one. You look at Florida, I think they're 14-2 at home this season. They lost their last game against Ottawa. Ottawa came in and stomped them 8-2. you don't have a team like Ottawa come in and beat you 8-2 on your home ice where you play your best hockey and not come out fired up to get revenge or take out some frustration in the next game. I think it's all Panthers in this one. Puck line -1.5, maybe even -2.5.
I'll get your opinion. Some of the chat picks here on the chat room. They're liking Kelsey over the receiving yards. I don't have the numbers here, but they're liking that.
You know, here's the thing. I like Mahomes under on the passing yards tonight. So I have a firm rule that if I take under on a quarterback, I don't go over on any of his receivers, because then you're kind of contradicting yourself if you get into it later on down the line.
All right, we got it covered for you guys. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll have 8 cappers booked on the show. Give out live free sports picks for the games in prime time. And don't forget, it all gets started with that morning show on Friday. It is 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's the big three tomorrow. It's Joe Madden. We got Rod Zawacki and Brian Pittler. And of course, they're part of that morning crew that delivers those premium picks via YouTube. Follow the link below and get signed up. Premium picks via YouTube for the morning crew. Very good value there as well. Of course, there's a lot of shows that are on the network here now. Joe has her hockey show now, 3:30 Eastern time. We also have the soccer show with Ashley and Goran. They're doing fantastic work. I know, Chris, you contribute. You and Ron Romanelli are contributing with the not only with the college hoops picks, as well as you and Rod with the hockey picks on video.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of it. We're trying to help Mitch out wherever we can, because everybody knows that guy's got a lot on his plate. But we all want to be able to contribute and give you guys the most content, the most varying opinion from some of the best handicappers in the business. So definitely check all those videos out. I'm going to be taking over some NBA as well for tomorrow. Tons of variety across the board on the Pick Dogs channel.
Tons of variety. All right, guys, have a great night. Now let's bring in the crew tonight. We'll wave good night, everyone. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll talk with you guys